gold-toned rose pins are my visual connection to an episodic memory. My first year of marriage to a sailor was a year full of adjustments. My groom, I felt at times, lacked etiquette and sensitivity. A well-respected friend of mine described him as a diamond in the rough. I didn't agree with him then. I was in love. I was really in love. During that first year, I received my most memorable gift of my whole life. Our family members gathered together on Christmas Day. We all sat around the Christmas tree, and my husband handed me a cup of coffee, and he started distributing gifts. He handed me a box that was like maybe a little larger than a good-sized shoebox size. It was wrapped in beautiful gift wrap, thick paper, a matching bow, and there was a gold-toned rose pin on the bow itself, which I kept for many years. As I was elated, I was expecting maybe some perfume, Victoria's Secret, maybe some jewelry. So I was really excited. I said, what could it be? So I carefully opened the package, and I wanted to save the wrapping and all. And as I opened it, I noticed that the box was that of a clothes iron. And I thought, well, my baby just used a box to wrap up my nice gift in this clothes iron box. I was not deterred at all. So I continued to open it, and it really was a clothes iron. He broke my euphoria. He says, "Do you like your clothes iron?" And I was just flabbergasted. And so he continued on. He was clueless. He was real young, and he says, "It's going to make your job much easier." And that came from, I used to iron his uniforms when we first got married. And so he was like, "It's going to make your job easier when you continue to iron my uniforms." And he would ask me, he says, "It's a good brand." He would reason with me. I was just not buying it. I went into kind of an icy silence then, and we went on with the gift giving and that. Then, right around dinner time, I considered that it was probably the most viable time to discuss the matter. He had ruined my first gift from my husband at Christmas time, and I was just going to let him know about it. This is a family presentation, so I won't give you the details of our exchange that day. But we got past it. He actually demonstrated a little empathy after I told him how I felt, and then he had some redeeming qualities then, and I thought, okay. Over the years, he and I commemorated that day with humor. We used to look back on it and think it was very humorous, and I think that his chauvinism was benign. He was young and naive. So we got past that. And I will tell you, if you need help in the gift giving department, there is a website, and it is called allgiftsconsidered.com. They have 15 recommendations on what to give as a gift to someone and it does help. But their number one rule is don't make it about you. And so don't give somebody a clothes iron expecting them to continue to iron your clothes for you and for them to be joyous about it. And certainly you wouldn't want to wrap it up in a beautiful bow with a gold-toned rose brooch. To this day, I cannot go shopping. I'll go through the jewelry department. If I see a gold-toned rose brooch, it carries me back to that moment. I was young, and it was fun now to talk about it and that, but at the time, it was just devastating to me at the time. So anyway, that is my advice to you all, and I hope that you did enjoy my speech.